But it's, again, it just tells the story of it's the evil and the ugliness of people's hearts these days is everywhere.
This is Franky Rose's Think Tank. Here's your host, Franky Rose.
Hey guys, welcome to the Think Tank. So JLR right now is in, what's going on with my mic? Give me 2 seconds. So we are going to check out the location right at this moment. Being he's there and willing to share his content, I thought it might be a good idea to go take a look around that area. So let's see. I will be back. Hey, Jessica. I will be joining you in, let me see, in a couple of minutes. I just have to get something figured out with my audio. So let's get into this.
JLR in Investigates. I am in Nashville, Tennessee, downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Cumberland River right here, folks. Come on in. We're going to talk about 22-year-old Riley Strain. Terrible situation, March 8th, and there is going to be a massive search in this area along the waterfront, along the banks of the Cumberland River, right near the Tennessee Titans stadium here. Happened right over there by this bridge where the debit card was found. But I'm going to show you the area and try to give you a general understanding of what this area is. Boots on the ground. I'm going to walk over here to Luke Bryan's bar where Riley got kicked out and wandered through the streets, probably most likely one of these streets right here, possibly ended up over here, maybe in the water, maybe not, maybe along the riverbanks. I'm going to show you how steep it is out here just to give you a general idea. I'm going to be out here for the next few days monitoring the search and actually maybe doing some searching myself. But I am out here and I just want to spin the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spin the camera around. We'll talk and then just give you a general idea. But so far this morning, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't seen any boats out here at this time. They said, Cajun Navy, family of Riley, along with law enforcement, gave a press conference right over the square right here behind these buildings yesterday, emphasizing that today they're going to start with the searches. There is some media out here. There's some media camped out up here. We'll check out the media. We'll check out who is in this general area. Well, come on in, share this video. I am here. We're going to monitor the situation. Hopefully, the family of Riley gets some answers today. The quicker, the better, right? You never lose hope. Could be alive, maybe. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to spin the camera around and just show you. So I'm down here at the waterfront. We'll walk back to Luke Bryan's bar and we'll kind of retrace the steps of Riley, where probably most likely went to. Though he could be anywhere, and his debit card ends up by the water banks right here. So spinning the camera around, folks. Good morning in downtown Nashville. Good morning in Nashville, everyone. We're going to monitor the search. Bridges are right there, in between the bridges. I'm a little bit down by Luke Bryan's bar, so we're going to walk up that way. I just wanted to start up on the riverfront here. It looks safe out here. I know a lot of people are wondering. There is a lot of homeless people that are sleeping all over the place. The one thing I did notice down here, but it looks relatively safe down here in the day. But remember, this happened at nighttime when it gets dark. And later on tonight, we'll walk around in the dark tonight to kind of give you an idea of what it's like being down here at night around the same time, 9, 10 o'clock, maybe in that area time frame. We'll walk around and we'll see what's going on. But this river is beautiful. Now, when they say it's steep hill, it's literally steep hill because it's in that general area down there, and it's just a long bank to go down. So yeah, it's steep all along. You have to go down the hill in order to get into this location. So we'll go over to Luke Bryan's bar. Good morning, everyone. And then if they're doing some searches today in the water, we will monitor the search. I got a tripod, got the battery pack. There's some water. There's some boat in the water. This is the first time seeing a boat in the water. I wonder what this is. Remember, they said they're coming out this morning. So thus far, this is the first boat I see out here in Nashville. Looks like a barge boat, so we'll see what's going on with this, if this is related or unrelated. We do have a big boat coming. I really hope they find him today. I really don't want to be here for days, but I'm here for other matters too. Obviously, there's another case very close to here, Sebastian Rogers, looking into that case too. Also tomorrow, just a little bit to the south, Carly Russell has a court hearing. Now here comes a barge. Or something, some boat barge. Share this video out. JLR investigates, boots on the ground. We're monitoring the search, everyone. Welcome aboard. Law enforcement said they're also going to do searches out here too.
I hope that they continue searching. It sounded like they were planning on stopping the other day.
Now you see how wide the river is from side to side. It's a good I would say a good 500 feet across in my eye testing. Yeah, I don't think this is related at all. And that looks like that's Nissan Stadium there. That's home where the Tennessee Titans play. I drove up here. Somebody asked how my flight was. Yeah, tug barge. That's what it does look. It's a tug barge. So the Cajun Navy said they're going to be out here today. The United Cajun Navy. Look at the wake. Once this water, I mean, look. I have no idea how deep it is here, but I would safe to assume that it's pretty deep. It looks deep. This isn't a rinky-dink. This isn't a rinky-dink river, folks. So we're going to go up to Luke Bryan's bar and kind of give you an idea, and then we'll kind of like retrace the steps in the daytime. Since I don't see any actual searching going on. JLR investigates, boots on the ground in Nashville, Tennessee. Riley Strain, 22 years old, from Missouri. Was out here with some friends visiting Nashville. Stayed at the Tempo Hotel. We're gonna go up to the street. Thing about it is Riley, if Riley went into the water, and I think that's kind of the consensus here. You know, that water, I mean, he could be all the way over to the Ohio River. In a sense. Riverfront Park. All right, so we're going to go up to Luke Bryan's bar. Which is right up here, a block up here. Now we have some media here. I'm on Broadway. Good morning, everyone. How's the reception out here? It said 5G. I'm assuming the reception's good. Are we good? Awesome. We got law enforcement out here. One thing I've noticed, though, this morning in this general area is a heavy law enforcement presence all along this South First Avenue. We're going to cross the street. Some people don't think Riley's in the river. Some people think the debit card was planted there. Rita says 90 feet is that water. 90 feet, folks. Here's the bar up here. This is the bar coming up. Remember, there was a lot of businesses that saw Riley, numerous surveillance. It says Chiefs. Here it is, right here. All right, the corner of 3rd Avenue and Broadway, Luke Bryan's rooftop bar. 32. 32 bridge. So giving you guys an understanding of what the area looks like, that's it right there. Next to it, it says Jason Aldean. One thing I noticed around here, Kid Rock. So this whole place here, this area, Kid Rock, Jason Aldean, Luke Bryan, there's other ones. Country music stars have their own businesses all around here. So it's like because remember, he was at multiple other establishments before he went to Luke's, right? He was at multiple other establishments. We don't know how many places total. I'm hearing 2 prior. Magnolia, what are the 2 places that he was at prior? Wasn't Miranda Lambert's one of them? And there was another one, Garth Brooks. Right? Signs up coming here, gets 1 drink, served 1 drink, and 2 waters. They notice him intoxicated, folks, here, and then escort him out. His party that he was with remains, and Riley walks out on his own into the streets here. So we're going to walk from this location, folks, and kind of, I don't know if we would go up. Should I go up 3rd here? Or should I go back down towards the water? Tell me your opinion of what you think the direction or what he actually went. We'll kind of walk it. Coming out here in Luke's, do we go down 3rd Avenue? Or do we go down this way towards the water? And then go up, shoot up towards Gay Street? Tell me what to do, and I'm going to spin the camera around. All right, so people are saying the water, but we're just going to go in front of Luke's first, kind of give you an idea of what this place looks like. All right, so people are saying towards the water. Closed. There's Luke's. Some people say he didn't even get kicked out the front. Where was it? The side? Somewhere around here. Let's see all the other exits. Wasn't it? It might have been on the side, right? Here's the front. Here's the front of Luke's. Next door is Jason Aldean. So was it a back alley, a side? We're going to look. All right, well, I'm told that he was escorted out the front door. Escorted out the front door because really there's no other place to get out of here. It's a pizza spot next door. There is a door here. There's a door here. So I found 1 door, 2 doors, What do you think? So, assuming it's the front. Now, people are saying he took 3rd to Church Street. Is there a back door here? I'm just going to go in the alley real quick. Just kind of look. Go in the alley. His business is on the corner here. Jason Aldean's. But we do have an alley. Well, the side door is probably that side door that we just showed on 3rd Street. But I just want to go around the back anyway. Look at this place. Kitchen rooftop. Hey, if you ever want to come to Jason Aldean's, oh, they don't even got the prices on the menu. Okay, so I see the statement they gave was front, but a lot of people also are saying that he went out the side. So, nevertheless, I'm assuming it's the front, the way I read it. Okay, so there's no this is a different business. So it's either the front there or the side on 3rd. It looks like.
This is so sad and so scary.
We're going to go back to the front.
Do you guys think
Here's
he's
the
in
thing.
the water?
The Tempo Hotel where he was staying at was that way. The Tempo Hotel right over there. Debit card, surveillance of him down by the waterfront, which was this way. He went the opposite way, folks. He went the opposite way. Why? Why did he go the opposite way? Thank you so much for the support, everyone. JLR Investigates, boots on the ground. We are going to monitor the search today. We're trying to get answers. We're trying to get an understanding of this situation. Again, here is the front of Luke Bryan's 32 Bridge food and drink bar. So coming out here, we have Broadway. We could go down 3rd Street. Some people suggest to go up 3rd Street to Church. But we're going to go back towards the waterfront just to kind of walk and give you an idea of what this place looks like.
So we've seen that video of Riley running. Do you think his head bounced off that cement pillar? People are saying no, but to me, it so looks like his head hit that pillar. What do you think, guys? And do you think he's in that water?
And remember, folks, the friends of Riley didn't call to report him missing until the next day. believe it was like 1:45 in the afternoon the next day. But I will say, it looks like business as usual in this area. Like everything is just so really, reality is we're almost at the waterfront. It's really 2 blocks. It's like a 3 or 4 minute walk. Got the Hard Rock. Watch out for cones, right? I like that. Watch out for cones. So there is supposed to be some massive searches going on. I didn't see anyone out there yet. All right, so we are on First Avenue and Broadway, and the river's right here. There's a giant media's out here. You see the media. They've been camped out here since I've been here. I've been here for a few hours now, scoping the area out. We're going to go down to the bridges where the debit card was found.
And look at how peaceful it looks. And Mom, you're saying the other side there is one of the worst places to be? Boy, I know where they found his bank card and what have you. There is that like steep incline, and then basically stops at like some rocks. That is under, I do believe, the second bridge. Oy. I mean, it's terrifying. I can't imagine. If he's in that water and not tangled up in something, he will be coming up shortly based on the different things that I've seen. They're saying 10 to 14 days based on the water temperature. So we're probably on day 12 or 13 now.
Great question. Now, look, we got law enforcement driving around. Look at this. Law enforcement driving around down there. That's the first time I've seen them do this. And they said they'd be scouring and patrolling the waterfronts today themselves. All right, so let's continue our walk in our journey to find answers on what happened to Riley Strange. ALR Investigates. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe. We are out here monitoring the search and looking for answers Where is this 22-year-old college student? What happened? Did he fall into the river there? That's the Cumberland River. Is there foul play involved here? So far, authorities have said no evidence of any foul play. Authorities are searching, though, and there has been officers or detectives assigned to this case. Now, remember, folks, he's been seen on surveillance, numerous spots. Now, one thing I noticed over here, and I'm going to take you down here, is there is some homeless camps along the banks there, or at least some evidence of it. Remember, his phone hasn't been recovered. You know, his phone just went blank, right? The phone, I think they confirmed yesterday that he had a Apple phone. He had an Apple phone. This could very well be his path, similar. Yeah, thank you for Lisa. Also, a shirt is nice, but I hope people are looking for those leather boots. Leather boots. Leather boots. Thank you, Lisa, for your insight and your support. What about this shirt? What about this shirt rumor out there? That here, look, law enforcement. See law enforcement? Law enforcement keeps driving back and forth in this general area. There's another one. See what I mean? This is interesting. Look, here comes another one. We might got something going on here because they keep circling 3 different law enforcements. We'll go down here and see what's going on.
So this is interesting. All these cops down there. Mom, do they usually patrol along this area here? Is this normal to see this many cops? Is it usually a spot for vehicles? It's obviously accessible, but I find this really interesting.
Three, one. I don't know. That doesn't look like the same, but it looks like similar. These white unmarked vehicles. Those 2 are definitely law enforcement. We'll see. It's just sit here and see what they're gonna do. JLR. Oh, we got another one too. They might be doing something, huh? We got a truck now.
Hold on.
He's turning around though. We might have something going on here, folks, that they might be starting. They got 4 law enforcement vehicles down here.
I wonder if that's normal to patrol that area.
So we'll just sit back and monitor and see what they're up to and what the plan is. Somebody got out down there. Let's see. Could that be the Cajun Navy? Somebody with the Cajun Navy? We're going to go down and check it out. We're going to go down and investigate what's going on.
So you lived here 30 years. I had no idea Nashville was this big.
Definitely got a lot. There's some people in green, or they got green on, green uniforms, scuba diver gear. I don't know what's going on.
Good question.
Go down here and see what's going on. This is the first time today. Let's see. Yeah, they're law enforcement. What's going on down here?
Good question. I want to know.
I'll try to ask questions. If anyone wants to be chatty, we'll ask what's up, what's going on. Definitely some sort of trooper. He got the hat on. Look, maybe trooper, something. You look like state troopers, man.
Oh, are they leaving?
He had a police uniform on. JLR investigates. We are out here in Nashville. He waved. He waved.
Bad noise.
We got some troopers down here, or maybe park rangers. I don't know. They look like state police. What's going on here?
Wow.
The search for Riley Strain continues, folks. And law enforcement are out here.
It could be Carrie. It's interesting. I wonder what the undercurrent in this river is like, or if the bottom is like, if there's stuff for him to be tangled up in.
The police did say they were going to be out here too, right? Along with the Cajun Navy, volunteers and searchers. They were calling for people to come out and search. I'm just going to follow up here and see what's going on. I think he's a detective. He was instructing them about something up here. We'll see what's going on. It's going to be a lot of action out of here for the next couple of days, I believe. But we're here on this channel, so if you want to see in-depth coverage, hit that sub button. Goal is to monitor the entire search. Cumberland River, folks. Where's everyone from? All right, we got law enforcement back down. Where's everyone from? Gotcha. Got a lot of people wandering. See, this is not just a Nashville thing. This is not just a Tennessee thing, folks. We got people watching from around the world to find out what's happening. How's it going? Good morning. He had knee pads on. He had knee pads. He's part of this search. They're definitely searching and having their eyes peeled on certain areas in this location. See, once you go down these hills, then you get these embankments. But the debit card was found up that way. We just took a time out here because this is like a block. This is on First, and right there is Broadway. So this is the park right by Broadway, the little park area. And we saw 4 law enforcement. So they're definitely scouring around.
Oh, I hope they find this kid. Oh, my word.
One thing I noticed is some sort of bus station right here, right at the corner of Broadway and First. All right, we're going to head towards the debit card, that area where it was found, and those homeless camps. The law enforcement, well, here he goes again. He's leaving. 2 of them. Definitely law enforcement.
Yeah, heartbreaking, right, Harley girl? It's just, oh, my word. You know, he's still a young kid.
See where they're going. Let's see what direction they're going. Okay, so they're going left. One thing interesting is right here by Broadway and First, right below, you can see evidence of camps. You can see the. Well, let's go down here and look. And I'm going to give you an example here of what we're dealing with in this area.
Jeez.
I don't know how somebody got down over here, but you could see like homeless camps with blankets, clothing. Oh, they got in through here. So we're out there searching for Riley. I'm going to go through. They said people could search. But just to give you an understanding down by the water what we're dealing with here, folks.
Jeez.
We're dealing with trash, clothing, clear evidence of homeless camps or homeless people. But I got to watch out. I can't step on anything I shouldn't step on.
Don't touch anything without gloves, mister. Jesus, Lord Murphy.
This is along the riverbanks, folks. JLR investigates. We got hats, gloves, clothing. Yeah, definitely got to watch out for any kind of needles. They even said that. Watch out for needles.
I bet.
Look at this. Like somebody put like a tent here or some sort of. We'll go down to the water.
I was wondering.
Scoot around here. But we are looking for Riley as we're broadcasting and bringing awareness. And I see a lot, almost 5,000 in the chat. Thank you for coming on. We're also bringing awareness, showing you the terrain, showing you the searches, showing you the area.
I wouldn't.
I mean, looking for any evidence of his clothing. If you guys see anything on this camera that could be his, that you know about, shout it out. Shout it out, and I'll reverse the camera. I gotta be very careful here. It is steep around here. And trash. Nobody down here, though, but just clearly you could tell people have lived down here or been down here. I feel relatively safe because of the law enforcement presence and all eyes on the area. I know a lot of you guys were saying it's sketchy down here, dangerous. Okay, we got signs of boats, folks. This is the first boats we've seen this morning. And we got 2 of them. I'm assuming these are volunteers. Searchers. That's Metropolitan Police. That's police. It said Metro Police on their boat. And there's another one ready to launch over there. So the police are out here, folks. They're launching. Now, let me just emphasize the current here. Look at that tire. That's a tire just going. So you see it moving.
Oh, it's moving.
Come on in, everyone. Hit that sub button. We are going to be out here all day monitoring the search for Riley Strand. That is Metropolitan Police. It looks like Nashville PD. They're launching their boats out. Here's another one. It looks like people are in that boat there. This is law enforcement. They are out here on the Cumberland River. I am down on the river banks. I'll keep my eyes focused there while I show you all this trash and all this area. Now, you know, there could be evidence of anything belonging to Riley around here. Phone, Apple phone, clothing. Was it down here and he made his way and was going down the riverbanks? I'm a little bit away from where the debit card was, but this is the general area that they are clearly searching. You can see this is the terrain here. I got to watch out for needles, so bear with me. I'm going to go around this corner and go and look under there just to look. It's interesting, though, because look, there's crime scene tape here. That's crime scene tape. Caution. It's crime scene tape here. Don't know if it's related to this or something else. JLR Army. I know a lot of you guys are on here. We are JLR's Army Investigates. We're out here bringing awareness and investigating what happened to Riley. Law enforcement's over there going to launch. I'm going to go under this bridge, kind of just look under here and look for this guy. Look, more crime scene tape. Here's the thing. This time, it's kind of, what's going on here? Crime scene tape, crime scene tape, crime scene tape. I mean, unless it's caution, it's not crime scene tape. Looks like crime scene tape to me. There's something going on. You know, Riley could have ended up under one of these bridges. Look, a pair of glasses. Somebody's glasses, sunglasses. Ugh. Somebody's sunglasses. Hi, how are you? What's going on?
I'm Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. How are you? JLR. So what's the scoop? What's the situation? You mind if I show you, or you don't want to be seen?
I don't want to be seen.
Okay. Was the debit card up there between the two bridges up there? We got a local here that's watching JLR investigate.
Second bridge.
Second bridge.
And if we go up there,
Yeah,
it's not like this.
it's not.
There's a little bit of area like that, and then it goes down at an angle about like that. We can go up there.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be up there in a bit. I just seen a lot of law enforcement right here.
Yeah.
Are you local?
Yeah, I live right over there.
Have they been out here for the last couple of days like this?
Oh yeah.
They have.
Not like this. A few days ago, they had a couple of repellers out there. And I don't know what agency, if it was like the fire department, OME.
Have you seen any Cajun Navy out here today yet?
Not yet. I saw the video of him last night, and I think that's what he's trying to do this morning is get everyone organized. Because too, he said, where that is over there is so freaking steep. You really need rappelling gear.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want anyone that searches, he doesn't want them going by themselves. It's better in pairs of 2s or 4s.
Oh, is that parallel to First Street right here?
Absolutely.
So
First
what
is
would be
right
the
here.
next, like where would be the corner street first and what?
There's no cross street right there.
Okay, but it's past that bridge right there.
You go, First Street goes underneath those bridges.
Okay, so keep going under both bridges?
Yeah, you just get on First and just go straight.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look that far.
So,
Now this water actually moves from east to west, correct? The flow. Because I see everything going that way.
yes, it's really weird. I kayak this river and you come this way.
Gotcha. Because that eventually goes to the Ohio River, right? In Kentucky. Have they searched like under these bridges?
Well, the bridge where his stuff was, yes.
Because it would be like if his stuff was found down
Where
there.
his phone pinged was the whole first thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
So that's where they completely searched.
So the rarity of him being back this way, if the flow's that way, it's probably rare to come back this way.
Completely rare.
Yeah, I'm gonna work my way back that way. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out and wait for you a little bit
Yeah.
if you're cool with it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stroll along and just kind of show my audience what's going on.
Yeah, and then too,
What's that?
that is called the East Bank Park.
East Bank Park?
When I kayak, see that concrete over there?
Yes.
You can kayak up on it, whatever.
So people can launch like kayaks
Right.
off of it.
And then where the cop boats are over there,
Yeah.
they've actually started doing party barge things, like the pedal taverns and stuff that go
Gotcha.
on the river. If you go over to the East Bank and
Mhm.
look this way, JLR,
Yeah.
it's insane the amount of trash you can see on the riverbank over here.
So it's quite possible, even though the debit card's on this side, stuff could be belonging to him on the other side.
Yeah,
Interesting. I see cops ready to launch. See them?
yeah, I'm happy they're out here.
Were they out here the last couple days?
Yeah, I mean they've been out here almost every day, but not had the boats out every single day.
Gotcha.
And then I went and took a little video of the area yesterday because there's a fence too right by the. It's not a barrier for that bridge. Like anyone.
I don't think she's reading the room. I don't think he wants her with
Gotcha.
him.
I went and took a video for a client of mine who's actually a judge here in town. And,
So can somebody can I go stand in the middle of that bridge? Is there pedestrians can cross?
absolutely.
Yeah, I might go take an aerial view. I should have brought a drone.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say when I went and took that little video yesterday. There was a pedestrian just a citizen leaving that had a drone out looking. There's
Good.
tons of people looking for
Yeah,
that.
they're citizens, and they all actually called for citizens.
Yeah.
To look, and I was shocked by that. Look at over there. They got like 10 law enforcement going into this boat.
And there's a guy that they did an interview with, and he's just a citizen of Nashville and has a boat, and he's just been riding his boat along the river every day looking for stuff.
Gotcha. Rachel, thank you for the insight.
But yeah, you see all the debris flowing.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it doesn't flow fast, but it shows that there is a pretty strong current.
Well, and this, just because I live right by this river and I see it every single day and I kayak on it,
Yeah.
the river's actually slow today.
So at the time, the 8th, it was higher, people were saying. It was raining
They were saying 4 feet higher.
4 feet higher. So that is a big difference.
And if you look like on the big pillars of the bridges, you can see how high up the water gets here.
Yeah, because you
And
can
then
see the
like
sting, right? The stains.
That dock over there is floating, so if the river rises, the dock just kind of rises up with it.
Gotcha. I'm gonna sit here and wait for this law enforcement to launch and see what they're up to.
Yeah.
How far do you think they're going, like down the river? Miles, or just?
I don't know. I actually called a tip in Saturday, or not a tip, but a suggestion.
Yeah. Everyone says you know the area.
They need to be looking downriver.
Downriver. Like
If-
outside metropolitan.
If he's in the river. I was part of a search of a young man 2 years ago. Similar circumstances, drinking with friends, separated by himself. We actually found his wallet over there.
Really?
And we contacted the bridge building, had them look at their cameras, and Dakota had stepped down in the water.
Mm-hmm.
I think he thought he was going to swim or cool off, and a wave knocked him down, and then he never resurfaced.
Oh, man.
But his body was discovered by a tugboat captain like 10 miles downstream.
10 miles?
Caught up in brush on the side of the river.
So that's definitely a possibility here, because also, too, Friday nighttime, I mean, no one's going to see nothing for at least till light, 8-9 hours.
Well, and then those two ladies that found the debit card.
Uh-huh.
Because people are saying, like, why didn't the officer hear him and blah, blah, blah. The officer, they say he was there 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't on foot for 45 minutes. He probably got in his car and had to write a report for 30 minutes.
Gotcha.
You know, so and then the young ladies that found the debit card, they said once you're down there by the river, even when they're 15 or 20 feet apart, they're having a hard time hearing each other.
Yeah. Because what? It's just a valley echo, kind of like.
I think so.
It drowns out.
So it would be very possible.
It looks steeper over there too. It just
oh my God, you have no idea. It's so steep where his card was found. I won't walk down there. I've been over there twice just to look.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Is there a lot of needles out here, like they say?
Yeah.
I don't want to step on a needle.
If you're out here, you have boots on.
Yeah, I have boots in my vehicle.
Okay.
I might, after I finish this live stream and re-live again, I'll go get the boots.
I'll just hang out and wait for you. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, you're fine.
It's so fucking cool to meet you.
Thank you, Rachel. I'm gonna go under here a little bit, see what's going on. All right, so this is like underneath one of the, like a dock area on First and Broadway. Well, Rachel here above me, she didn't want to be seen on cam, told me it's down there a little bit. So I'm gonna go start walking this way and walking towards the bridge and see where this camp is. So let's go on a walk, folks. Let's go on a walk. I looked at the area, but it seems like common sense would say that since the debit card was found that way and the river flows that way, that I can't see him being down here unless somehow something happened down here and the debit card floated down the water and ended up on the side. But we don't know the location of where the debit card was found relative to the water. Like, was it right on the water, on the shoreline, in a little bit?
I'm gonna grab some coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, this is tough. I got to navigate through these woods. It's all like prickers. Community activism, folks. As you heard Rachel there, people from the community have been out here too. She said people with drones. They're launching the boats there. That's law enforcement right there. That is the Nashville police. We're going to see what's going on here. JLR investigates out here, boots on the ground. All right, so they launched. This one launched, the other one stay. We'll see where they go. That's police. Looks like there's like 5 law enforcement on this boat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. They got binoculars. They have binoculars. That is law enforcement, folks. And they're working their way down to where his debit card was found. And then we have another one here ready to launch. It looks like 2. I saw a bunch coming down the dock there. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be out here for days until Riley's found. Hopefully it'll be soon. Hopefully it'll be today. They got big plans here in reference to the Cajun Navy and volunteers, and they said they'll do a grid search if they have to. That's the way I heard it. All right, I'm going to work my way up, and I'm going to go walk along the river here. Let me get back to up here, and we'll go down to this area here. JLR investigates. See what the terrain here looks like, folks. Boots on the ground. We're out here looking for any evidence of Riley. Does someone know something? See what I mean? Clothes, people's clothes. It's a mystery, too, because we still don't know if this was a terrible accident or if there's foul play involved. Just don't know. No evidence of foul play. But the authorities are... Let me just go down here real quick and go down to the bottom of the water here. Let's go check out the water. I got to be very... Oh, wow. Yeah, it's very... Folks, it's steep. And she said, Rachel said... It's steeper up the other way, but it's definitely steep here just to get down to the water. Yeah, it's definitely steep. All right, I made it down, but yeah. It's steep out here. Those are rocky cliffs. Yes. Glass all over the place. Look at this. See if
What
you can
a
see
mess.
like an Apple phone or anything. So
What
Riley has an
a
Apple
mess.
phone that's missing, right? There's that law enforcement going down the river. Law enforcement's down the river. There's the other one.
How terrifying.
But see how this just here goes up, up, up. You got to go up to get down on this. And this is one of the less steep areas. It's way steep down there. It's like hills. You see all this? Rocky terrain. All right, I hear a helicopter. I hear it. Oh, look at this. 2 choppers. What's going on here? Related? 3 choppers. Probably not related.
Is there a base around there somewhere? Those look military.
All right, so you see the law enforcement down there? It's kind of just like meandering, going a little bit. We're going to go that way. We're going to go that way. But I just wanted to just show this area here to kind of give you an idea of what's going on. I'm going to get up here and we're going to push towards the other bridges. Where is Riley?
Look at all that.
All right, going back up. Whoa. Yeah, that stuff's steep. Well, alcohol, Lots of alcohol bottles around here.
Thanks, Dandy.
I came through a little cut in the hole in the fence. See how they got the fencing? And then I came through the hole in the fence. Creep through here. They are encouraging people to come out and search. So if you got the time and you're in Nashville and you want to help Riley's family, help make a difference, folks. But be careful. Make a difference, but be very, very careful. I can tell you it is steep. It is steep.
It's nice to see this area.
All right, so all right, Rachel, tell me what's going on.
What do you think has happened? What do you think happened?
Personally, my opinion,
Yeah.
I think the debit card is a little bit of game changer. Before the debit card was found, my take was he went in the river by accident. Drunk, fell in, passed out, stumbled in. But the debit card adds a little bit of mystery to this situation. Was it foul play? Did somebody try to rob him? Did he get in an encounter with somebody? I heard from a homeless man out here that some guy was interviewing, and I don't know the validity of this interview. I put it up on Twitter. Well, this homeless man who was around one of these bridges claims that Riley woke him up. He was homeless. He claims Riley woke him up, and he said that Riley was screaming down here, "Let's go, Brandon, let's go, Brandon," for 25 to 40 minutes. And then he said it hit the bridge and it went quiet. And he said, and the guy that asked him said, what do you think happened? He said, someone confronted him. So, I mean, maybe the guy was talking BS, but there is a guy out there that's making that claim that claims this.
Oh, wow.
I put that interview on my Twitter account.
Also, there was a YouTuber I was watching yesterday that enhanced the body cam video from the police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Riley's running right up until he sees the police officer. You can hear his footsteps. He's running.
So then he's acting like to the police officer, everything's fine, everything's good,
Yep.
kind of like.
It's like he saw the police officer and kind of straightened up for a minute.
So what was the police officer doing there at the time, looking with his flashlight at other vehicles? Was this
He's been called for car break-ins.
So could that be connected to?
I don't think it has anything to do with it, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that was just a.
But it shows that crime occurs down here at the nighttime.
Yeah, it does. But
now you're a resident here.
yeah,
Is it dangerous?
I personally, my best girlfriend and I go to a bar on Broadway, Roberts,
Mm-hmm.
and she lives in Printer's Alley, which is right up by 3rd where Riley walked. We don't have issues, but we're also older.
Gotcha.
And
I mean,
don't drink as much as it seemed like he had. We don't have issues, but I mean, I smoke. And
is it lit up out here at night? Like
once you get a little further, no.
No. So the area where Riley,
it's dark.
It's dark.
But down on Broadway, I'll go out to smoke. There are thousands of intoxicated people.
And that
there, thousands.
Are they coming from these establishments and working their way down?
Yeah, if you go Broadway.
Yeah.
Like once the kind of partying drinking begins, Riley's not the only person who's intoxicated like that down here.
Gotcha. So
there's
people,
like thousands and thousands and thousands, even adults.
So they go to these bar hops, then they come down and want to look at the river, or like kind of just make their way down here where they don't even know where they're going.
Exactly. I think honestly, I wish Riley would have asked the police officer for directions.
Yeah.
Because he but I think maybe if he was so intoxicated.
Well, maybe he felt like he didn't want to get in trouble or something, like played cool with the cop. Like everything's fine with me because he didn't want to get public drunkenness or some charge.
Actually, the police officers here are really nice.
Yeah.
And they have police officers on Broadway when all that's going on.
See the office, not to cut you off. See the officer up there. They're positioning their boat facing the shoreline up here. We're working our way down here I'm talking to a local named Rachel, who is providing insight about the area, just, you know, what goes on around here, just what it looks like around here, you know, these type of things. And Rachel has been giving some tremendous insight.
Oh, I could see how it would be dangerous. Like, I drink beer when I come down.
Mm-hmm.
I always call a car to go home. Parking's crazy. Several times I've had a driver pull up to me and just ask me if I want to get in their car.
So the possibility is somebody maybe lured Riley into a vehicle?
Saw him, pulled over where they saw him at the bridge and was like, hey man, want to ride home? Because they pull up real casual, like you're kind of supposed to get in their car and that, you know, like they're your driver.
Office of Emergency Management. So I'm just showing his back. That's Nashville Office of Emergency Management is also out here. They're monitoring the situation here. Here's his vehicle. I'm just going to go over here real quick, Rachel, and kind of show the shoreline. This is where it starts to get steep, right?
Yeah.
So it gets even more steeper than this, folks. But this is the road up there that goes parallel. And now you see how steep it could be up here. It's almost like a cliff. Like you're literally going to have to climb hands and knees at different points. Law enforcement was just with their boat down there. Rachel's going to show me the area here to get us an a temporary understanding of the area. You see the water. It does flow. There's debris that does move. Rachel has informed me that last week the water has been heard that it was 4 feet higher than it is now. Was raining around that time. See the law enforcement boat right there. That's law enforcement. So I'm gonna work my way up there. We're gonna go up there and I'm gonna see what's going on. Talk to Rachel some more. They got Office of Emergency Management here. Now, what is this? Is this showing that does the water ever get this high?
Water level.
So it goes 49 feet. Has it ever flooded? What's the highest it's ever been?
We had a huge flood.
93?
No. It was in the 2000s. Actually flooded Opryland Hotel.
Opryland Hotel.
Because the river, if we went upstream,
yeah.
Opryland's that way.
So we're talking 50 feet?
It flooded First Avenue.
It flooded right First Avenue?
Yeah, and a lot of these places.
Wow.
Places that had guitars and stuff.
Yeah.
Guitar shops. Lots of musicians lost.
That's crazy.
All of their instruments.
So this is a water meter, and this looks like it's at the 25-foot mark, and it goes up to about 50 feet. And Rachel's telling me there was a storm at one point, and it was flooded up there. That's how high this river can go, folks. That's pretty impressive if you got it 50 feet, goes up 50 feet. Pretty impressive. And shops up here would be, because you got to go up these steps to get up here. Wow. You would never think that the water would go that high.
It was about 14 years ago when we had that flood.
What was it? Just days and days of rain, snow melt? Rain.
Flooding. Yep.
Wow.
And Nashville does kind of sit in a bowl.
Yeah,
so
a bowl?
Get,
okay.
Tons and tons and tons of rain.
Gotcha.
We get flooding a lot.
All right, we're going to go down the search down here. They're searching everywhere, folks, but we're going to go down to the key location here. And
wow, guys. Holy.
See what's going on.
This is unreal. That's a lot of flipping if it's flooding up top here. I wish I could be there myself doing this, but again, I'm Canadian. It's a no-can do.
Got another live streamer right there.
I think definitely if someone didn't know or they were incredibly intoxicated, it would be very, very easy to get into something down here just because there's so many people. And there are people out here targeting really intoxicated people.
So has there been reports of crime where people get pickpocketed?
Yes.
Down here?
Oh, yeah. Actually, Luke Bryan's bar, Jason Aldean, and FGL House. I'm not sure if Kid Rocks is involved. They have major reports of like 20 to 50 phones going missing in the night.
Really?
Yeah. There's little rings
Wow.
that go around.
So they would go in the bar and kind of like pick.
crime rings, yeah.
So it is possible this could be a robbery.
It's been a couple of years ago, but there were women.
Oh, look at this area.
Finding businessmen by themselves,
Mm-hmm.
drugging their drink.
Gotcha.
And I think a lot of them were really embarrassed to report it. One man was found naked in a parking garage with none of his stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
So people are saying this is some old fort?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so we have a missing flyer here, folks. This is the first one. Check this out, folks. They have a flyer posted here for Riley. Missing. Riley Strain, Nashville. 22 was last seen 3/8/2024 at approximately 10 p.m. in downtown Nashville. Was last seen wearing brown square toe boots, blue jeans, and a black and white button-up shirt, and seen 6'6", 165. So,
Look at this. It's a homeless camp on the other side.
oh yeah, I see it
Under
the bridge, right? So there's a giant homeless camp on that other side.
Whoa.
Oh, so how many estimated homeless do you think are? Or they just come and go transient? Look how high this steep is.
It
like
does.
this is pretty wild, folks, because think about this. Like now up there, we're gonna go, but just tell me offhand, is it all fenced?
Black and
No.
brown.
So someone could just walk up to the ledge.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Very
Think about being intoxicated, folks, and you have a cliff here. Look at this. Think about this. Now, Rachel's saying that up here there's no fencing. But even if there is fencing, anyone that's under the influence could want to just hop around.
I think he tried to go to the bathroom or like stepped either over that barrier or there's a little
Yeah.
green fence up there like this.
Wow,
There's a
look
gate
how
that's
high
open
this is.
and bushes.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if he stepped over there to use the restroom, get sick, and leaning this way, doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then it goes this way, it would be very easy. And two, when you saw him walking down the street, he had that intoxicated forward momentum going.
Yeah, and he's
Anyway,
lanky too. He's
yes.
lanky. He's tall. Wow, look at this, folks. Like I'm telling you, I don't know what it looks like on camera here, but it's you could definitely be on the ledge here and fall.
It's even steeper. up
Yeah, it does get steeper and higher. And we're just getting started, folks, because it's starting to go up. Wow. Now it puts a whole different perspective, folks. We're talking about almost like a cliff. Literally like a cliff. See what I mean? No, tell me about it. Yeah, that's what she was saying. So you seen it too.
Yep.
That's 50 feet.
Yep.
When was that?
The last time, in the last 2 years, it's done it at least 4 times.
Really? How does it get so high?
You have to think the length of the river. A lot of what's taking place here is happening somewhere else down the river.
Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah.
Well, and my younger brother lives on Percy Freeze, right by the dam.
Yeah.
They released the dam.
Oh, they got a dam they
Oh
released
yeah,
too.
and it comes into the river.
Wow.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
They dropped the dam.
So you know about this missing young man?
Oh yeah, if you look right over there past the strange piece of art, there's a I don't know what kind of boat it is, but they've got another one out already.
Yeah.
You see the white van right there?
Yeah.
Because the individual on camera, he disappears right up here. They showed him on camera on TV. There was another object or another person they were watching. They stayed in visibility, but he just went out of view. And it was right over here.
Wow.
And
Were you
so-
out here do you know anything?
No, all I know is he was drunk and had a fistful of cash. That's not good to have here on the city.
Oh, you saying he had a fistful of cash?
So the rumor goes.
So, because everyone talks around here, right?
Yeah, he was college. All I know is he was drunk. They showed him on camera. He was walking over in this area over here, and he actually ran. He walked and ran into what looked to be an old phone booth.
Phone booth. Yeah, I'll
and
look
he
for that.
ran. I mean, he smack dab into it.
Oh, he ran into
And
the
then
phone
he
booth.
Stayed there for about a good minute, and then got up and then staggered over this direction. They showed him on camera, right where the yellow vehicle is. He staggered right across there, and then by that time it was dark and poor lighting, and they showed him on camera, and he disappeared over there. And all I know is this past week they had this whole area over here shut down. They found his bank. They found his bank card on the river.
Yeah.
Or the river bank.
That's the first I've heard about a
Morning,
fistful of cash.
Dingo.
Now, the whole thing about the bank card is you've got a lot of street people. They could have got a hold of it anywhere. And if you look right over here across the river,
Yeah.
see the tarps?
Yes. Yeah, she was showing me.
There's encampments. I mean,
All down, up and down.
if
here.
you go down the
On
railroad
both
tracks,
sides.
First Avenue, if you get on First Avenue, on the left-hand side, there's an old building you'll pass. It used to be an old school or hospital or something, but it's closed down. But on the left-hand side, there's like a cul-de-sac down at the end of the road first.
Yeah.
And that's where the beginning of Tent City is.
Gotcha.
Tent City goes all the way down the railroad track.
Gotcha.
On the
So,
left-hand side.
so where's that is that the surveillance on the light
Up
pole
here. Yeah.
Yes.
or on the traffic cam?
If you look, a lot of them are cop oriented.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Okay.
You'll
Yeah, I
have
see
a
it.
blue
Little
light
light.
flashing.
Yeah, I see it.
And right here on the riverfront, facing the river itself. Huh? Nice to meet you.
All right. Thank you, David. Thank you for the insight. You provided a lot. We're on the
If
hunt
you
to
ever
find out
get
what happened.
If you ever get the cash and the time, they have the tour guides that go around and tell you a lot of the history of the place,
Yeah.
and they add some of the new news sometimes. And I'm sure that would be on there. Of course, everything about the bomb. There's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
guy, he
That
does-
road's still closed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
came
still-
in.
they're
I saw
still
that road
working on it.
closed. I said
Uh,
that's the last time I was here in Nashville from that guy that did that by it was
I was-
Christmas, right?
Yeah, I was actually at the fairgrounds, and I felt the concussion of it.
Wow. Thanks for the insight, Dave. You have a good day.
All right,
Be
you
blessed.
too.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to take you up here. Apparently,
This is the corner where he was last seen crossing the street.
okay, so this is the corner he was last seen crossing the street, folks. And
I'll show
and it
you.
looks like there's the camera right there.
And so like the corner. of
So
that-
really, he took Broadway, or he took 3rd Street
Yeah.
to here.
Yep.
3rd Street to Church Street, and people were saying that.
And if he would have just taken a left,
Yes,
he would have gone to his hotel.
he would have went to the Tempo Hotel. If he would have just went left,
And I just, in his intoxication and in a city, I mean, I get turned around directionally. And at night.
Gotcha.
So see where the dumpster is?
Yeah,
That was the side of this. That was where the side of the street the pedestrians were on.
yeah, yeah.
So it's that.
Ah, yeah, and the
this
dumpster
way.
was there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you remember that dumpster, folks? There it is.
And remember the road closed signs?
Yes.
And then that
Road
where
closed
he
signs.
stumbles right here,
So which one was the camera? Right there?
right there.
There's the camera, folks. Right there. All right, so that was that the first image?
No, this was the last image or last video before the law enforcement body cam was released.
Got you. So, folks, up there, 3rd Street, instead of going that way or going that way from Broadway, he makes a right, comes down here, seen right here. Seen right here. So we're giving you an idea that his last steps. And then again, right over here is the waterfront.
And then remember where he's struggling and almost kind of leaning on
Uh-huh.
the building? It's that white building right there. Because I was trying to figure out where it was too. It's right there.
Okay.
So he was having issues right there.
He was having issues, and this is what, about 3 blocks away total?
No, Broadway.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Four, maybe 7.
4 to 7 blocks away. But it would take what? No more than 10 minutes to walk from here at this point. So, and remember, folks, he's tall and lanky, 6'6". All right, so we're on the move here. Going to show you Now, is this where he ends up walking, you think, down here?
He walked on the sidewalk.
Okay, so walking on this sidewalk, folks, and here's the river.
See how steep this gets here? And look at all this.
Wow. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yuck.
Folks.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. It stinks.
Lord.
Yeah.
Look at that, folks. So right here, just right here where Riley ends up, seen on camera, look how steep this is. I mean,
Filthy.
and it's just filthy. Look at all this. It's just mountains and mountains of trash. Clothing, alcohol bottles, tents, backpacks,
You see the
toilet seat. There's even a toilet seat here. Oh my God, it smells really, really bad, folks.
All right.
All right, so we're on the move here. It gets really steep. Yeah, we gotta look at that. It gives you an idea. Yeah, this is like a 30-foot drop. Wow, folks. So now we're getting into where they said it's so steep. It's a 30-foot drop, folks. Going all the way down. I think he's looking. He's looking too. Volunteer out here looking.
And I could get some of the signs and take, I know some of the bar owners, but he's not going to be on Broadway. I don't believe.
So people spray painting on here. So yeah, homeless. Looks like it is kind of sketchy. I don't, at night, probably people wandering around.
And there's the street lights diminish as we go up. It's just not a very well lit area.
Gotcha. Well, I can tell you being here in person puts a whole different perspective of the situation. My take being from afar and watching it and seeing it on TV and not being here, you don't think that it's the riverbank is that steep and that, high up. But in the situation here, we're talking about, it's high. And if anyone goes onto the ledge and falls over, you're in trouble. You're going to be knocked unconscious. Look.
All that.
Yeah, it's
garbage.
It's steep, folks. It's steep as can be. And it's like 50. Now we're talking like 50 feet.
Hey, Tony.
Plus. And it's all, see all this like tree area? Now, do you know if they searched all this down in the tree here?
I don't believe right here because it's phone pinged up there.
Okay, so the phone pinged up here.
And I've been watching that phone.
But what if something happened and somebody took the phone and the debit card? If it's a criminal act. Yeah. But wasn't he seen where was the police body cam? Up here?
Okay, hang on.
Hey, Tracy. Welcome.
Close by here, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was either the red truck was parked here or there.
Somewhere in this area here.
See these little cutouts on the park?
Yeah.
It was parked here or in that one of those spots up there.
So the officers, and
I don't
when the
think
officer's
so,
on this
Dingo.
side, and he faces the camera here, and Riley's
Homeless.
walking this way, right?
Yep, and he's the officer too, like right?
He crosses the
I
street.
think he's at this next sign up here.
Got you. So after this statue here. Notice this area says here, area monitor 24-hour police video camera. But now when you get into this situation here, folks, this is what I'm saying. Like down here, I'm telling you, once you get down here and go down here a little bit, it just drops. It just drops. And there's all types of trash and debris.
I think the officer was at this car was parked across the street.
So he's going vehicle to vehicle because of so-called break-ins.
Yeah, he'd been called to the area, and if you see on his video, that red truck back window was broken out. That's why he was here.
Gotcha.
And then the police car was parked kind of like over there, but police was here in this roughish area. Here's Riley running up, and I think that's why he turned around to engage him.
Yeah. Because Riley's walking, he's like, hey, and then the officer kind of looked,
hey,
right?
how you doing?
Hey,
Blah,
how
blah,
you
blah.
doing?
And it takes the officer a couple seconds. He looks at the truck, and by the time he turns back around, Riley is gone.
Plus, his focus wasn't Riley. It was about the situation. Gotcha.
It was either this pole or that pole.
And we're and think about this. He's intoxicated. You got to go up a little steep hill here.
Yeah.
Itself. So you're in that process of staggering along. Riley's in the whole different direction. Hotel, the Tempo Hotel's way over there, blocks that way. He's walking this way.
Woodland Street has a fence around it right here, so
Yeah.
you can't go down. But I mean, look right here. There's no fence.
No fence. We got another flyer.
Up at the James Robertson Bridge,
Uh-huh.
you'll see it, JLR. You can we'll just walk right over, step right over.
So this is the Woodland Bridge. Hi, how are you? You come out and volunteer?
Yeah, I'm just looking around.
Yeah, I saw you looking over the edge and stuff. I'm figuring out it's probably a volunteer. What got you brought out here? Like, what brings you out here?
I'm just a local, and I have a couple of moments this morning. I just wanted to go out and see if I could get any kind of senses as to where this guy may have gone.
Yeah.
Make sure. I feel like maybe we're in kind of closer to the area maybe he was at, but who knows?
What your take being local? Do you think this is an accident, a crime, maybe?
I'm hoping it's an accident. I'm hoping the guy was intoxicated, fell over the side, didn't know where he was, didn't know how steep this was, and fell over the side.
And it's dark over here at night.
And it is dark over here at night. And even as a local, I am leery of this area walking back. Like if I'm from somewhere down, coming back from this way, I'll usually go down like third or somewhere that's more lit.
You stay out of here.
Stay out of this area. I mean, it's not that I don't consider this dangerous by any means, but like any city, you want to keep your head on a swivel. But I wouldn't expect trouble down here, but like I said, keep an eye out. But yeah, and always use the buddy system. Use the buddy system. Even
Boom.
20 years ago, when I was 20, and we would go to these bars. It's not like it is now. It's not as commercialized and touristy, but we still use the buddy system. We use the buddy system. So.
You see me nodding my head.
Yeah,
I 100%
absolutely.
agree with you. We've been covering this case from afar. I'm from Florida, but we've been talking about the last couple of days that we're going to come up and monitor the search. But that's what I emphasize: buddy systems. Have someone with you. I mean, not to stagger around a city where you're not even from under the influence.
Yeah, especially if you're not familiar, and even if you are familiar with the area, I would still recommend.
And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Anybody.
Or male or female.
Don't go alone drunk.
No. But JLR investigates.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Check out the YouTube channel later.
Absolutely. Actually, I believe I have you. I recognize you. I think I've seen you before.
Awesome. Thank you for everything. What's your name?
Ryan, by the way.
Ryan. Thank you for coming out and helping.
All right.
Be safe.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
You too. Take care. All right. So he's a local. So you hear from locals, right? A local said he wouldn't necessarily come down here. Not saying it's not safe. Now we got some media out here. We got emergency management out here. Got some things going on out here. Now we got the law enforcement here now.
Okay, so see how like this, even if you're crooked around right there.
Yeah.
See how that's blocked off here at this bridge?
Yeah. So
on the other side.
look at this. We do have emergency management.
Look at this. But I mean, you could go right under there if you wanted to. But look how steep that is now, where we are.
It's so steep, folks. It is so steep. All right, so we are in Ground Zero area. Got trucks here. Good morning.
Another missing
Look at this.
poster.
What's going on here?
There's another missing poster.
Another missing poster. What's going on here? We got another missing. See what I mean, folks? This is the Ground Zero. Office of Emergency Management. Office of Emergency Management. You got media out here. You got Office of Emergency Management, police. Look at this.
Yeah.
They're ramping up, folks. Look at this. Got a map of the river. So this looks like Office of Emergency Management Command Center here, folks. Just kind of give you an idea. So that's, yeah, he's definitely corresponding and talking to people, folks. So it seems like this might be their command center up here in this general area. You got people over thing, but you do have police, Office of Emergency Management. You got some media out here. They're stationary. You got people coming out. Look at this. Look at this. Right here. Look at this. Right here. Hovercraft. Did you see the hovercraft?
That's the hovercraft that Cajun Navy's been waiting for.
So
I think.
it's definitely feels like that's part of this search.
That was the gentleman that is the head of the Cajun Navy. He said that's why they didn't start yesterday, because they didn't have their hovercraft yet.
Cumberland River Greenway, downtown, folks. I'm just gonna scoot over here and see. Now, I noticed they put a cone here. I don't know who. Oh, wow. Look at this, folks.
I think that's like a homeless person's cone.
I'm gonna go down here and see what's up. Look at this, folks. This is the area where the law enforcement seems to be focused on, between these two bridges. Woodland, that's Woodland, and even got a bicycle down here, folks. You have information? I'm going to try to. Hey, what's going on?
Look, this guy over here, I trust him. He trusts me. I've been talking to him for almost 2 hours back and forth. Give him some stuff, confidence. He's told me some things about on Hermitage Avenue, the Tennessee encampment.
Tennessee.
He said this to me. He said they could have dragged him from here over there. He said those, and I worked at a company, and I know this area. I knew this. I worked here in the daytime. You better watch your back. But also, I can imagine how it is over there now, because they got to move. So right now, that's the most dangerous. Off of Hermitage Avenue.
Hermitage.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
It's,
Yeah, first turns into Hermitage if we go
yes,
that way.
So what? Let me understand. What you're saying is, people are saying that it could have been dragged from.
from, this last spot on him right
Yeah.
down here. Somehow got dragged off over there. He said it's pure evil. And I believe
He's saying the people around here, some people are pure evil around here.
those people over there at that encampment, not regular folks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them homeless. I don't know their situation. People that live on the river.
That's a dangerous camp.
Yes, he said they make meth. They make drugs to kill other people. And here's what he said. He said, this guy's pretty sharp. He's a veteran. Excuse me. Just full of stuff, man. I just feel vibrations. And, George. Anyway, he said they would sell those drugs. No one it'll kill him. He said, I don't know. That's right. He don't understand. Because would you want your customers to come back? And I said, you said it a minute ago, pure evil. There's always people wanting drugs, so they don't care if this person dies. He said, it happens over there.
Wow, it's good to know. Are you a local?
I was born and raised here. I've moved to Gallatin, a beautiful place.
So I see you were talking to him. I see you around here talking to people.
Yes.
What's everyone feel like happened? Something criminal or an accident?
My opinion. I told my wife.
Your opinion what?
Criminal.
Criminal.
I told my wife that when I first saw this story, and I saw this area because I'm familiar, I said, that's, dangerous area. Very dangerous. And I was in there in the daytime. So I can only, I said, that's what's happened. Somebody's grabbed him. He died.
Thank you for your insight. Hey, be safe out here.
You too, man.
Be safe.
Don't, come on, get out of here.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so. Can I scoot by you without falling?
Yeah, but I got 2 dogs down there.
Oh, I don't want to get bit by the dogs. How are
They're
you?
both down there.
How you holding up?
Sleep, so
How you holding up?
best I can.
Best you can. Well, I don't want to go down. What type of dogs are there down there?
Huh?
Do they bite?
You know, of course, I tell my husband was sleeping. They might.
Oh, there's people sleeping down there?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't go down there and disturb. All right. Thank you. So she's saying there's people down there sleeping in the tents. Okay, so we have a situation here, folks, where we just spoke to a local. And this area here is someone's home. And there's people down there in dogs sleeping in this tent. I don't want to go down there and interrupt somebody's sleep. But folks, this is high up here. This is a high situation. This is a homeless camp right in the area of where Riley vanished. And it's far, folks. It's far. Look at this. Now, can you guys see this? Rachel, do you mind showing me where exactly the debit card was found?
Well, and I think
Or the general area?
I think the guy that I saw with the drone yesterday is back out here, and he's just a citizen. So she's crushing her eyes.
Thank you. God warned me, don't go down there.
I think it's this gentleman with the hat on over here from in the hole. I think he's the one that had the drone out yesterday. Okay, so look at this. You could just go right in here and tinkle.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a little flat. If you don't know this area, though, he gets in here just for a little cover or whatever, takes one step.
So he's actually a nice guy. He was actually warning me in good faith, don't go down there. He said, don't go down there. Don't go down there. And he's like, I wouldn't go down there. He looked at me and he was like this, dude, don't go down there. That's what he said to me. He said, don't go down there. So The lady says her husband's down there with some dogs. So there's people down there on the water, folks. How and why this exists in Nashville, that's, you know, I don't know.
Here we are.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go over this railing here and kind of show you, folks, just how steep this area is. This is the area. I'm going to go under the railing, and anyone can, you could hop over it. Now, one thing I've noticed here, folks, is there's a lot of leaves.
This slides.
Oh, man. I could tell you, folks, that this slides. I'm going to try to get close to the edge, but I don't want to get on the edge. But you could definitely see what I'm saying, slide. Now, think of someone under the influence and the river up 4 feet higher. But even if it's where it's at, look at this, folks. This is right off. This is the area where the debit card, the homeless camp, and between the two bridges. And look at. So we're talking a ledge, folks. I'm going to go to a distance. I'm going to try to get as close as I can get up to the ledge. But, man, I'll tell you, you get to this ledge, folks. Now, I don't see no footprints around here. See what I mean? Look. Look. Oh, man, it's like a 40 feet drop. Got to be careful. Now, this puts this in a whole different perspective, folks. It's quite possible that Riley came around this area and hopped over or walked around, and you're going to fall with the slippery. It's slippery. And I'm not saying this is the area or this is the exact location, but this is the area. And it drops like 30 feet. It drops 30 feet, folks. What's going on here?
And then we can watch them fish him out of the water.
The search for Riley continues. IMJLR investigates.
I am Franky's think tank.
And then at this point, folks,
It's like down in this rock area.
here too, another thing too, is right here is a ledge here too, and anyone can get up on this concrete and just stand up here, and I'll show you. I'm up, and up here, I want to spin the camera around and just show you. But here's the ledge. Look how far down it goes. It goes down 30 or 40 feet. But here's the thing about how it goes down, folks, is the water's a little bit, looks like 10 feet from here. But it looks like you could go around that. Now, this is the area. This is the Office of Emergency Management searching around here. A boat just went by. Boat. Look at this. And I'm told that the debit card was in this general area. We even got a media out here looking. Yeah, this is
Nice.
my recommendation. My recommendation on the whole situation would be even for future reference to prevent anything from happening again. Is they got to put some fencing up here. They got to put some fencing up here. This is wild. Anyone can just hop up here. Now another thing too. What about if there's something bad that happened? We're open to every possibility, but we're not going to flat out say, hey, this is criminal. But what if it was criminal? Now you got a situation where maybe he was out here thrown off, maybe pushed off. Another thing too, debit card. Was the debit card in his hand? Was the debit card in a pocket, shirt pocket, pant pocket, sock? Where was the debit card on him? And, you know, if he fell over, debit card fly off, fly out of his hand, fall out of the pocket while it was going. That's a scenario too. But the other guy was telling me he had a handful of cash. So I don't know. A wad of cash in his hand. Now, I don't know if that's just a rumor mill, but it is good to understand and talk to locals and see all the chatter and everything that's said. Kidda says it can't fall out of his pocket. I'm reading some of you guys' comments. Provide your insight, please. There's a sheriff around here. Now, I'm just trying to give you an idea of what this area looks like besides the riverbank. Like, there's a big business here. It says receiving and shipping. The bridge is here. But I don't see any surveillance necessarily under these bridges. And one thing I don't see under here is lights either.
So there is surveillance on the garage bays across the street. And I think that is the last time they spot him.
Would have went up those stairs where that lady's coming down over there on the woodland. He would have popped right up into a public park. It's really
Possibly a little further down.
back right into action where it's tons of people. Tons of vehicles.
Gotcha. Oh, look. Here's the boat, folks. Look at this boat. All right, the boat is searching. Give it a second. The boat's going to be right here. He got binoculars.
This is heartbreaking. You've got to think they've got sonar, right? I would like to believe.
Scuba divers, I wonder if they're going to have anything that can scrape the bottom of the water. Scuba divers. Wonder if the phone. I'm going to go down here and see how far they're going. I'm going to go down here a little bit. Boots on the ground. JLR investigates. Come on in, everyone.
That's true, Dandy.
Hit that subscribe button. I'll be out here for days monitoring this search.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if there's as much in that water as we're being told,
We got
I don't know
a
if they can
photographer
drag
here
it.
doing the kind of the same thing I'm doing. There it is. Search boat, Metropolitan Police. They're going down the waterfront. There they go right there.
I think he took a
Well, what I
wrong
want to
turn.
do is I
So,
want to show you. They got police out here. They got police cars out here.
there's cameras on
I
those
want to show
bays.
you. Interesting.
Anyway, kayaking with my friend Marla once. I stepped out of the kayak on the riverbank.
Yeah.
Get out of my kayak, go to the restroom. As soon as I stepped down, it was like quicksand, and my foot went down like to my knee. Anyway, kayak over. I felt like I was going to drown. Panic. Thank goodness my friend was with me. So I don't get out of my kayak anymore and use the restroom without a jacket on.
Thank you for so much for taking me around.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
I'm going to branch off and go towards the town. I appreciate everything. Thank you. It's 76. Rach.
Oh, you're lying.
Yeah, right. But I appreciate everything and showing me around and everything like that.
How long are you going to be here?
I'm going to be down here for days monitoring the situation.
Would it be weird if I got your number so I can text you?
Shoot me an email, JLR@JLR Investigates.
JLR@JLR.
Yeah.
And my email is my full legal name.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel.
Man, good luck. I'll
Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for bringing me up here.
be around.
Now I got some insight and I'm going to just scour around a little bit. All right. So that was Rachel helping me. Tremendous help, folks. All right. So we're going to go up on the bridge, folks. We're going to see what's going on up there. And then we're going to head downtown a little bit and see what's going on. But I want to see what they're like monitoring and what they're actually doing around here. Hold on 1 second.
Also, his family said last night the video around the food truck.
Food truck?
Some on the corner of 3rd and Church.
3rd and Church.
It's always there.
Okay.
That was the video where he's running and fell into the pole. Some people are speculating he got into a scuffle on that corner.
Gotcha.
His parents have verified it was not him.
Gotcha.
But they believe he was running because he got dangerous.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Okay.
have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Thank you. Take care, Rachel. Thank you.
Yeah, you too. Be careful. Put your boots on.
Thank you. You too. Be careful. All right, so this is Office of Emergency Management. They have their own, see what they have circled up there? Look what they got circled up there. They have that general area between the two bridges. So, you know, they're out here too. Look at this. They got more. It seems like this is Office of Emergency Management in the area. All right, let's go up on top of the bridge. We're going to go up top of the bridge and look over the water, as I was told you can walk across. So there's multiple trucks here with the Office of Emergency Management. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they have the command center right here. It looks like their little map, and he's on a walkie-talkie and a phone, and he's corresponding with people. JLR investigates. Come on in, everyone. Out here, Nashville, Tennessee. Boots on the ground, monitoring the search for Riley Strain. The way he had it on his map there, this is the zone here. This is the area that he had marked between these two bridges. We'll go up and look over. Now remember, folks, they said at one point it was flooding up here. We're also going to go around on the other side of the river. In this area, folks, right here. Debit card. Phone last pinged. What do we got?
I like the different perspectives we're getting with him being on foot in the area.
JLR investigates in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Over there, it looks like there's some big-time homeless camps. Look at all that. Look at all that. We're going to go over there and take a look.
Just in the fact that he was like pissed sideways, right?
I'm waiting to see if we see any Cajun Navy or anything. Let me just cross over real quick and just see if there's anything going on the other side of the river, along the riverbanks. Another thing I noticed over here, and this is where we started. We started our segment over there. We started our segment over there. And one thing I noticed is there's a bunch of people up there where we started. And that truck right there is Office of Emergency Management Authorities. And there's a large group of people. See the group of people where we started? You could see it. I wonder what's going on down there. But this also shows you how wide the river is.
I was just
We're
thinking
out
the
here trying
same
to find
thing.
answers, trying to find out what happened to Riley. Come on in, JLR Investigates. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button. What happened to 22-year-old Riley Strain? Here's another thing is these boats, these tugboats. That's what I was telling you about right there. Remember the lady said that her husband and the dogs are down there? And the other guy up there on the street was telling me, don't go down there.
Very good reputation.
But he was saying it to kind of warn me in good faith. Don't go down there.
No problems with the cops, and just generally no problems at all.
We're going to cross over and go over onto the, looks like train tracks down here.
I hope not too, Douglas.
All in this wooded area, and they were talking about very, very steep, rocky, dangerous. I concur. Being here now, I can concur that it's bad. It's bad, man. It's bad.
Why not, Maxie? That quick?
What do you think happened here, folks? Knowing what you see now, and here comes law enforcement. That's the police right there. Knowing that you know what happened or see what happened here and see the terrain and we don't know what happened, but what's your take on what you think happened? That's the police. Here's another one. 2 law enforcement's in the water. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you for the support. Thank you, everyone, for the support. Really appreciate it. Your help gets me to these locations to understand what is going on in real time. Thank you, text veteran. All right, so we got another one now here too. So now we got 7,500 people, and where's everyone from? We got people from around the world watching. Where are you from? Are you from Tennessee? Are you from the country? Where are you from? I see some Nashville, and then now I'm starting to see lots of states. Omaha, Phoenix, Florida, Canada. I see a lot of people from all over the place. Thank you, Nancy. Buy gloves. Yeah, I might need some gloves. Let's go over here and see the police over here. One police just passed under and another one just passed. See, that one's farther away. So, yeah, they're out and about. They're definitely out here. Annie, thank you. Look at that. OEM. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. That Office of Emergency Management turned around and went back that way.
Yeah, what I was going to say, Mexi. Exactly. Stop that, Mr. America.
Let's see what they see. Do they see something? Thank you, Mama Bear. Nice to see you, Mama Bear. All right, so the police kept going down or going the other way of the river, and this Office of Emergency Management boat, OEM, it's kind of just meandering between the bridges. Darlene, thank you. I do think they have sonar. Could sonar pick up a phone? Maybe if you have the phone in the pocket? Plant lady, prayers for the family. Yes, agree.
They've been searching right from the beginning. They've been searching since he went missing. They sure have. Yeah.
That is the hill. That is the area. You see the flashing over there, the law enforcement. That's their command center under the bridge. All right, let's go down here and just see what's going on along the railroad tracks. Let's check out this homeless camp down here.
Oh, good.
And we'll kind of see what the river looks like from the other side of the river. But one thing is they are kind of just paralleling the coast there on that one side. Well, one thing I haven't seen is the Cajun Navy or any volunteer boats yet. The boats that we've seen thus far, thank you, Miss Liz Phillips.
No, but they could.
Our Office of Emergency Management and
not on the under the water, not under the water, but they would be able to see a floater, and they would be able to see if there was someone against those banks.
That earlier that we saw. I don't even know how to get down here.
Very true. Very true. $10 to 14 days
got a train coming.
Is what they say, with the water temperature being what it is at right now. 10 to 14 days before he would come. I think they have been using sonar. My understanding is they have been using sonar.
Thank you, thank you. All right, I think I have to go down here and then go down this like side thing, but we're gonna try. Just pray for my safety. There was definitely people down there at that homeless camp. I saw them. I don't see why anyone would be hostile. I don't know, maybe because they're sometimes territorial, you know, and people don't want you invading their space, whatever like that. But we're just gonna see what these shorelines look like around here to kind of give us an understanding and perspective. Was this a terrible accident or was this foul play? We actually should have a follow-up, because I think the way we had our conversation yesterday when we were talking, listening to the press conference and, you know, the law enforcement involved, you know, it's like 50-50. It's like 50-50. Some people say it's just an accident. He fell over, fell into the water. Other people think there's something more nefarious here. I don't know, man. You heard some of the locals that we spoke to. The locals, I think, are leaning towards the criminal act. They're here. They know this area the best. We're only outsiders looking from it afar. Locals are all saying that this area is dangerous at night. Yeah, I'm going to go down the steps and then I'm going to go that way and go towards the river. And then there's speculation somebody was wearing Riley's shirt. I don't know if there's truth to that. Does anyone really know definitively if
I heard that as well.
Someone was wearing Riley's clothing?
Where is he going? I will be covering the Karen Reed hearing in About 2 hours.
All right. Pray for me. Boots on the ground. JLR investigates. Yeah, I'm looking around for a phone or anything. You know, maybe Riley's phone's out here somewhere that made its way up to one of these homeless camps, or any articles of clothing. If you see anything that you recognize in this video that could be Riley's, you know, tell me to turn back. Tell me, you know, we're just putting the camera out there.
Yeah, it is. In about 2 hours.
You guys can see. Man, it's a mess out here. I got to be careful not to step on anything that I shouldn't step on. Needles.
If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit that bell, and that way you'll get your notifications.
He had a blue wallet, bright blue wallet. All right, good to know. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that info. He had a bright blue wallet. Here's another thing, too, what's crazy is more crime scene tape. I keep seeing all this crime scene tape back here at all these homeless camps, man. What's going on with that? Have things bad happened around here?
Where is this guy going?
Sunday, thank you. Lollipop, thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support, everyone. You know, we're kind of doing a quasi reporting here, reporting and also looking for answers at the same time. We're kind of doing it both, or all three, like bringing awareness too.
So yeah,
right, so I have to cross these tracks, and then there's the river, and there's the embankment on the other side where the debit card was found. I hear a chopper in the sky.
Thank you for joining me this morning, guys.
I don't think that's related.
Thank you to JLR for allowing us to use his footage.
There's definitely people down here.
Get out of there, you nosy bugger. Thank you very much, Mexi.
Oh, it's definitely like a home back here. People have homes back here, like makeshift homes.
Good Lord.
Now, I'm a little scared myself, honestly. I mean, it seems like there's just one dude down there, but I don't know where anyone else is. There could be people.
Jesus,
like this
Lord
guy has
mercy.
like a tent. Look at this tent. This homeless tent. So right across the river, folks. What could there be something in play here in this area here, directly across? Big giant. But here's we got a drone in the sky, folks. We got a drone in the sky. See that? Somebody's flying a drone up above me. Here's the thing, folks, and here's where I'm a little baffled. Of all the places along this riverbank, the debit card is found right where you have these two main giant homeless camps on each side of the river. And his debit card was found right under there by that bridge.
Yep.
I think that's kind of, I don't see many homeless camps down there along the river thing, but suddenly here, right when there's homeless camps, the debit card is found.
Yep.
A little bit suspect about that, and I just want to bring that to people's awareness.
Good question.
There's law
Good
enforcement.
question. That makes sense.
Oh my gosh, this smells really bad out here. When I say it smells really bad, it smells really bad, folks. Look at this, folks. This is directly across from where the debit card was found. And then as you see that one tent up there that we were going to go down and I was told not to go down. Oh, this is bad, folks.
Brutal.
I don't see anyone around, so I'm just going to walk here. If I see anyone, I'm not engaging, and I'm just going to walk away because I don't want to deal with anyone. I got to look out for booby traps.
You need to get on the other side of the river.
Looking around for any phones, any other articles of clothing, any evidence, anything. Anything of anything. As police came down here, at least looked. Anybody in there? Look at all this. How does this even exist?
Dandy. Right?
How's this even allowed? This is our precious riverbanks, man. This is a river.
It is, Harley girl.
Debit card found there. Office of Emergency Management up stationed right there. This is their general area that they have circled around the map. As we saw, law enforcement keeps going down. But this is directly across. My God. I didn't even see this bank here. It's worse here on the banks.
That's horrible. Look at how gross that water is.
That looks like law enforcement up there on phones.
Well said. 2
of them on the bridge. There's law enforcement up there. They're on like some sort of phone or walkie-talkie. I just saw 2 of them. 2 of them are walking up there. They're in like green. They might be Office Emergency Management.
Wondering what the hell you're doing down there.
JLR Investigates. Sub to the channel. Welcome aboard, everyone. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. We are boots on the ground. We're trying to understand this mystery here, this total mystery on what happened to 22-year-old Riley Strange. Out in the field, I'll be out here for days. monitoring the search, trying to get answers, trying to get insight, and showing you guys the area.
Just horrible.
Jeep Girl, welcome to media. Consider being a member to JLR Investigates. We do boots on the ground coverage. We do the footwork, the understanding. So this has a barge here. I saw 2 people on the barge. Haven't seen the law enforcement go around. Definitely have a major homeless camp here. Yeah, I wouldn't. I really feel bad for people that would even want to be put in this position or situation. This is bad, folks.
Yes, it is.
I got to watch out for nails, glass. There's all types of things around here. Bottles. Plant Lady, thank you. Nice to see you again, Plant Lady. I'm looking around for a phone or looking around for a blue wallet. Has authorities checked this area? Debit card found directly across the water. People can go back and forth via the bridge. I don't think it's more than a 10-minute walk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, other side.
Somebody was burning here. Even got kids' shoes. Look, somebody got kids' shoes here. And here's another thing is too, and whether this is related or not, what is up with the other bodies that have been coming here on shore in the last few days? Weren't there 2 others? What is going on with the bodies? I mean, they said no foul play, but man, that's kind of strange that bodies keep ending up in the water here. What could the bodies be from? Homeless people. Is there something bad going on here in Nashville? And it's finally getting to light. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Really bad. I don't want to touch anything either, folks.
No.
Look at this thing. I don't even want to look in there. Also, folks, we're looking for Riley. We're literally looking for Riley. Like, where is he? All right, let's move on. It's really bad around here. It smells. It's next to some government property. It says no trespassing government property. I wonder what this is. I'll have to look on my land glide map later to see what this is. Parallel to the train tracks. Something got up there. Somebody said call out his name. Riley. Riley.
I don't think he's going to answer.
Riley. The Synergy Project. I thought that thing said the Blair Witch Project.
Wouldn't that be something, Tracy?
I could tell you now, being here, it puts a whole different thing into perspective.
Yep.
Those steep banks. It's a whole different thing in perspective, I could tell you that. Go down here a little bit.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe, Carrie.
Yeah, share this video out so you get to see this terrain. You're seeing firsthand what it really looks like down here, where Riley Strain vanished. The exact same area where he vanished.
Good morning, Victoria. Wow.
Scary. I'm actually scared.
You should be.
Shouldn't be like this, folks. This shouldn't exist like this. It shouldn't be like this.
No, it shouldn't. Oh, nice.
Somebody got a Titans flag. Titans fan.
Maxie.
Shouldn't be like this, folks. We got camps all over the place out here. This is scary.
Gonna end up on a skewer if you don't get out of there, mister.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like somebody's gonna pop up at any time.
That makes sense.
So this is directly across where authorities are searching. I could show you right there. You could see authorities up there under that bridge. Between the two bridges here, and I'm at this homeless camp on the water. Haven't seen authorities in a while searching. But what I can see over here, there's definitely people searching. That's a group. That could be the Office of Emergency Management. It could be volunteers. Definitely looks like a group of individuals. All right, we're gonna work our way. See, there's one guy over there, but I'm not going to talk to him. I'm not going to bother. We're not here to really bother anyone. We're just here to get an idea and perspective. We're not here to bother anyone. We're here to find out what happened to Riley and any clues and evidence. You know, whatever's over there could have washed up over here somewhere along the shorelines. You know, are they just focusing on that shoreline going down? How far down are they going? They're going down all the way down to the Martin Luther King Bridge. A little bit that way. Are they going to expand outside the city of Nashville? Some great questions, folks. We're out here investigating. JLR investigates.
Dandy. House cleaning. I can't warm up.
What is this? Hello, anybody here? Hello? It's JLR. Anybody here? You know anything about Riley? Hello? Anybody here? Hello?
Get out of there.
Have you seen Riley? I'm looking for phones, wallets, clothing, anything that resembles Riley. Brown shirt, brown black shirt. If you guys see anything in this segment, shout it out. Speak. Did you know that this exists in downtown Nashville, like right on the riverfront? Literally, right over there is all the nighttime and entertainment and all the bars. Luke Bryan, Miranda Lambert, Kid Rock, Jason Aldean, all of them have establishments. But just blocks away, you get situations like this along the riverfront. Pretty wild. Along railroad tracks. Why doesn't the city of Nashville go help everybody here and clean this out and put people in proper homes? How do they even allow this? Coincidentally, the same area where Riley's debit card was found. Is that a coincidence? Where else are they going to search? All right, we're going to work our way back over to the bridge. I'll come back here and maybe check and see if authorities are out here searching, if they're going around. I think they're actually going to do some grid searches in a couple days if none of the water searches come into fruition. If they don't get anything, the way I heard it was they were going to do, actually I can go up this way. We can go up this way. I'm going to go up this way. So what time is it? That's time. My thing says 2:40. We've been on 2:40. I'm going to see how long it takes to get across. We're just going to walk. We're going to go up the path. We're going to walk. We're just going to see how, well, see, there's people out here walking around.
That's the same guy that was down below, isn't it?
All right, so it's 2:44. That's walk. See how long it takes to get across the bridge. Just
It's so sad. I mean, no one's caring. People
at this
are
point,
just
pretty
not
much
caring.
you can pretty
Where's
much
their
climb over.
families?
We'll do that.
Where are the families of all these people?
This is rough.
Brutal.
JLR investigates climbing bridges. Trying to get the truth.
So back to the other side where Riley was last seen. His bank card was found very close to underneath the other bridge that you're seeing on the right side. Nice.
So it's been like 2 minutes thus far.
That's very true, Dandy. That's true. It's heartbreaking
So,
to see all
yeah,
of
it's
this.
huge. Look, it's a huge drop off. I mean, the cliff is there. But literally, it takes 5 minutes to cross from down there. We started out down there. We're at like 4 minutes now. Debit card found over there. Big hill. So yeah, this is a 5-minute walk across.
What's going on down there?
Office of Emergency Management are out here on phones. There's their maps. So it's showing you that there are actually law enforcement is actually out here looking, and they have been doing it all morning. They're still here. We've been on 3 hours. Boots on the ground. JLR investigates. Unfortunately, folks, I did not bring my battery charger with me when I started the live, so I'm really going to run out of battery here. So what I'm going to do is charge up.
Okay, guys. So while he's busy going to get his other battery and probably charging system, he will be back. But in the meantime, I'm going to get ready for Karen Reed's hearing today. So that is about an hour and a half from now. And I really want to see what we can learn as far as that goes as well. So if there's no sign of Riley after my Karen Reed stream, I will come back and join in this search again, because this kid needs to be found. His family is begging for help. And I mean, you see that area. It's a really sus area. So it'd be nice to be able to find some kind of resolution. Basically, he just disappeared. He was on camera here and there. His phone was pinging here and there, and now nothing. So yeah, let's pray Riley is found. Either way, let's get some kind of closure. I agree, friend. I agree. So thank you very, very much, guys, for hanging out with me this morning. Like I said, we will come back to this if after the Karen Reed hearing is over, they have not spotted him. So I will see you guys. I appreciate you, but I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Dun 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 dun.